who is next on this side of the room. We're going to work our way
I
over.
was being generous.
Alright, good. Do you want to try? Go on.
It's okay, I'll hold your purse.
Have
I think
fun,
it'll spray
Edith.
with my eyes.
Oh, I think so.
Well played.
Kirby, the scalper himself.
Okay, so I would like to bring up charges against Lara Croft from Tomb Raider for
Here we go.
reckless destruction of property of ancient civilizations and being a giant bitch in doing so.
And irritating T-Rexes.
I've actually written a paper about this for school.
About her irritating T-Rexes?
No, about how many things wrong with her there are.
Okay.
Because I'm studying to be an archaeologist. She claims she's an archaeologist. She's not an archaeologist by any stretch of the word.
The Tomb Raider.
Exactly, even the name of the game, Tomb Raider. What does she do? She destroys the artifacts except for the one valuable thing she might be after. She kills people on the way. I'm not even going to go with how many things wrong with
Got your hand up there.
No, I'm scratching my head.
She somehow interprets signs that make no sense. I mean, that's just wrong.
This one kills thousands of
Alright.
dead.
So technically, she's a common San Diego without a temple.
What?
Maybe if she had a baby with like Indiana Jones.
Oh God.
That would be
Josh?
bad.
Boobs. Your argument's invalid.
Oh,
I was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say that, Jack.
She has boobs too. I think that
I
makes
have
argument very
boobs,
valid.
too.
Ours are bigger.
But they're
I doubt
square.
it.
And they kept getting bigger.
They're all 5 polygons, man. Have you seen those 5 polygons? Like 4 polygons.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dude,
computerized.
Dude, if you remember the first Tomb Raider, if you got close enough to you poke your eye out.
I think I remember actually seeing people playing the game and just trying to figure out how they could turn her around.
Yeah.
Like going, how do I turn her around so we can see her boobs?
I would also like to bring up the fact that looting is illegal in most countries, and that's what she's doing.
Only if you get caught.
That is true.
You're a big fan of the
But
no
she's-
harm, no foul.
Yeah, pretty
She's
much.
also sent on missions by like the government to go looting these tombs.
So,
Like she's going from the
US
US government to be sent out to loot tombs.
is that English national law?
Yeah. Judging by her accent.
She is supposed to be English, yes.
All over the world.
But even if you are sent by the government to loot a tomb, you're still looting. And in that country, it's still illegal, so you can still get arrested.
Bronwyn.
Not necessarily. If the other countries aren't saying anything about it, it's fair game. Last I recall, I don't hear these other countries putting out warrants for her arrest for raiding these places.
Do they know that she's
Like 3 times.
Here's the problem with that. There's 2 problems with that. One, we never have any mention of the other country's government being involved in this, which means they probably don't know. And second, oftentimes whenever she's fighting an evil bad guy, usually that's a culturally correct, as in they're from that region, person trying to get to that artifact first. In essence, she is murdering the actual archaeologists who are there to do research.
Actually,
The heavily
no.
armed archaeologists.
And you gotta be armed. You never know when mummies are coming around.
Or Lara Croft.
Or Lara Croft.
Class 101.
Bronwyn.
Doesn't sound that way, because if it's like that, that pretty much means that Lara Croft is Black Ops and Black Ops is A-okay.
Not if they're stealing shit.
Doesn't matter. Black Ops gives you immunity. It's okay to do it.
That's how you pay for it.
Bright blue t-shirt. She's not exactly need to kill.
Yes, sir.
Can we at least charge her for crimes against the undead? Because she's killed a lot of them.
There are no.
Yeah, zombies do have rights now.
Not only that,
There are no.
Not
I
only
would open up a
that,
therapy session for undead.
Can we
set
that precedent? Was there like a
zombie act?
not only that, but we also have to bring back the T-Rexes and the saber-toothed tigers. Last we knew, those were extinct. If they still
Shoots
exist,
them.
that's endangered species murder.
Actually, it's genocide.
Wow, you take one case, you just blow it out of proportion. I love it.
That's what I
Yes,
do.
those are the last surviving species.
We could move away.
She just kills everything she touches.
She's not just stealing. She's
I mean, I'm not even like, she also does not use
How about
proper
a
research
ditto Batman with a 42 inch?
because in the time that the games are set, it's not treasure hunting
All
anymore.
right, let me ask you something. Because you know this if you're studying it.
Yes.
Is there some sort of organization that oversees all archaeological expeditions?
It's usually by country.
Okay. So the whole thing is, what's to dictate what standard operating procedures are in any one country, depending on who gave her this particular mission.
Right. You have to get permission from the country that you're working in.
Well, we've established that they don't know, and when they do, she kills
She
them.
doesn't have permission to do it in the first place. She's she's also not doing proper research because in the era that the games are set, it's not the 1800s,
Yeah.
obviously. That's when treasure hunting was archaeology. Nowadays, artifacts have no value besides on the black market outside of their context in an archaeological site. So when you find an artifact, leave it there and see what information you can gather from it in that original context. That's
Before
what
you
has
try
the
to
most value,
excavate
yes,
it and-
before you excavate it. So you could argue that she's actually doing this to sell it on the black market too.
Wow.
What explained the big
We're trying to
house?
repaint China with Lara Croft. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Technically, some of us live on black
What are you
But
doing
she's
on the
still,
black
it's
market?
still illegal.
She gets her
Hey,
parts.
I love mummy hands, okay? They're good eating and they're a good pay boy. Do you know how hard it is to get
ahead.
one nowadays?
Could you also hard by that fact that she doesn't have permission and she's stealing the artifact from destroying the history? Because they wouldn't know about it.
Crime against mankind.
So I just
They're denying us the ability to
Destroying
learn
everything
from our
there
past.
for whoever else is going to study that site.
So
So that information is permanently lost.
so I feel like they're going to take a
Okay. So what is the actual charge you would like? Give us a list of actual charges you want to put against her. We'll vote on it.
Primarily the main one I think would be looting.
All right. All those who believe that Lara Croft is guilty of looting. That's a winner. All right. Now we get to decide what to do with her.
I still say we charge her for
And
crimes
possible
against
All right. Does anybody else have any other charges we should dump on top of this?
crimes against the undead.
All right.
Yes,
All
that's
those in favor are all
Wait
those
a
who
minute,
believe she
isn't
is
it-
guilty
wait,
of
is
crimes
it-
against
is
the
he doing that in
undead.
self-defense?
Since when did the undead have rights?
Zombies have rights.
Since when?
Did we define which zombies have rights? There's different types of zombies.
It's a catch-all.
I have a second job.
Yeah, but zombies don't have rights in the U.S., so that's null and void.
You gotta bring that back up. You're in the middle, Brad.
You want to bring that back up? You are welcome to do that.
And they're all
right
there, and you're just like, I'm gonna die if I don't do these things.
As of right now, because President Reagan had been said, she is guilty of crimes against the undead. Yes.
We need to bring up a charge on killing endangered animals. Obviously, the T-Rexes and saber-toothed tigers.
All right, all those who believe she's guilty. All right.
Ray.
I'd also like to point out
She's going down.
she's denying mankind the right to learn from its past civilizations. Because she's destroying
Are
sites.
you lumping at crimes against humanity?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm saying she is a crime against
Lara Croft
humanity.
is guilty of crimes against humanity.
I just thought about that. She's
All
also
right.
denying
Humans the right to ride on a T-Rex.
Constitution.
What?
What?
Well, most of, well, sadly
Oh,
say, most
wait,
of
what?
our
I didn't hear that.
are denied, so I can't question that.
What?
I have to say, I think I kind of agree because she has been having young boys wank for years. And I'm pretty sure you need a license for that.
No, you don't.
With carpal tunnel syndrome.
Yeah, sure. She's guilty. Well, blindness or carpal tunnel. Harry Paul. Damn it. All right, so have we stacked the deck against her enough?
Black market ties.
Bob ties.
All right, that's assistance punishment.
All right, let's get to the punishment now. All right, what we're gonna do, as I always like to do in cases like this, is we're gonna take 5, 6 suggestions of the punishment, and then we're gonna vote on them and pick which one we think is the most sadistic. Go ahead, Germany. You always got some good ideas. Swedish.
Germany, what?
Whatever. I don't watch Italia. Forgive me.
flags aren't there.
I really should have paid attention there, shouldn't I? Yes.
It's IKEA, Sweden.
IKEA.
Okay. See, she should be
All right,
turned
your
into
name is now IKEA.
she should
Congratulations.
be turned into a body pillow and forced to marry a lonely South Korean.
I like that.
That kind of beats out
You
what I
are
was
a
gonna say.
smart man. You went to Uncle Yo's thing last night, didn't you? That was hysterical. You did a great job. Josh.
All right, you gotta roll for a little bit this one. Most of the stuff she steals is usually magical, right?
Yeah.
So I say that one of the artifacts afflicts her in such a way that she becomes Maho Shoujo Lara Croft, can no longer use any weaponry except for a magical wand and her blue skull net.
Well, one thing. Will the transformation sequence be partially nude?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But she's not naked, she's magical.
Good enough.
I think included in that, she starts to show her tits to everyone
That's kind of a
who has hurt their
double-edged
wrist because of
sword
her.
right there.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it's a double-edged
Stipulation to
sword.
that. She has to use her powers
To
to
go back and
protect
fix,
sites.
yeah, go back and fix the sites or protect them.
I like that.
Her sidekick would be Velociraptor. Name tag.
I could picture the. Oh my god!
No, imagine for should we lost rep for our magistrate?
Yeah.
Shoot, I did Velociraptor! It's like Chibi from Dragon Drive, but he's a retarded freaking dragon.
Get a lot of stuff.
I would like to take it for a walk. It looks so cute. You go to pet it and it rips your arm off. That's just, that's just his way of saying hi.
He likes you.
Hey, you know what? I got a lot of squirrels around my place. And bears that attack the trash cans right outside my window. The bear would think he's got one up on this thing. Ha ha! You tiny little
In the first game, there's this Hand of Midas thing, and if she climbs on top of it, she turns into gold. So how about we do that? Sell her on the black market?
Oh, become an artifact. She's become an artifact to be hunted by other treasure hunters.
Wait, we don't need the Hand of Midas. A golden wrench works just as well. We can just get a golden wrench and whack her.
Hit her with a gold wrench.
Exactly, she'd still turn to gold.
I think we should
Not
send-
you, the one behind you.
She should be forced to participate in a Bikini Joe wrestling match with Joanna from Perfect Dark and all the Dead or Alive girls.
All the general life. That's not fair. Go ahead.
I think that we should assign her a new mission to go
All right, you want to
steal-
repeat that because I was interrupted?
Okay, I would like to assign her on a new mission to go steal the blades of Athena from the tomb of Kratos.
So
Pretty much send her to her immediate doom.
Let's combine. That would be her magical attack.
Fight Kratos.
but they get along so well.
I don't know, that kind of takes what I was saying.
We should buy her a room.
Well, we could also, we could, get Icy Adventure, we could also turn her into an artifact. For whoever, whatever woman touches it gets blessed with what's the South Park terminology? Luscious boobage.
I think you're thinking of
They always did that.
Tracks of life.
All right, so what are you list off the ones that we'll vote on? Okay. Here are the ones that we are going to vote upon. All those who believe she should be turned into a body pillow and forced to marry a South Korean man.
That's good.
I
One is
can't
bad
believe it's
enough,
only
I say
getting
no.
4 people.
That's good, but I feel like this better.
The Maho Shoujo Lara Croft with no boobs and can only use her powers to fix sights and has a mini velociraptor.
It's winning. It's winning.
Because of the article, I'm not going to discuss it. The new mission, stealing the blades of Athena from the tomb of Kratos. 4, 5.
But we're not going to do the Washington artifact that makes everyone's boobs bigger. Because then she'll be continuously stolen, so she'll know how the other artifacts
Wait,
fight.
but
She's conscious
All
of
right,
the artifact.
artifact.
Artifact that continually makes other boobs bigger.
Yes.
yeah, but wouldn't that work on everybody, you say?
Yes, everybody.
Yes, everybody.
What I say is men and women is unanimous.
First place.
All right. Perfect. I love you people. Oh, it's only 11.
Of course, whenever the house.
So we got about a half hour. We got about a half hour left. Let's keep this up, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
All right.